As a raging wildfire continues to burn just 15 kilometers from Yellowknife, residents from all walks of life have had to evacuate their homes. Now, this includes those that struggle to secure a home in the first place. Wildfires, of course, have a devastating impact on families in the Northwest Territories, but they also have a serious impact on the organizations and charities that provide essential services. Now, one of those organizations is Homebase Yellowknife, which provides mental health services and addiction counseling for vulnerable and unhoused youth between the ages of 12 to 24. Well, joining us now to discuss how this organization had handled the evacuation and relocation is Homebase Yellowknife's Executive Director, Miss Tammy Roberts. Miss Roberts, thank you again for your time today.
Thank you.
Now, obviously, a lot goes into relocation for an organization that is actively providing services. So what was the process like for you and the youth who use your services?
Well, Yellowknife has been pretty smoky all summer, so I think this is something that was on everybody's mind. So making sure we had a good evacuation plan, which we had been working on, and then, deciding when was the right time for us to actually leave the city was really important.
And where are you situated right now, Miss Roberts?
Right now, we are in a very small community north of high level Alberta called Zama City. And we are in a oil and gas town, and we are set up in an inn that they have there.
All right. And what about the homeless youth in particular, the ones that may have been living on the streets of Yellowknife? Were you able to get all of these homeless youth and get them to relocate with you?
Yes, we decided to go out in 5 vehicles, and we gathered everyone, and we were actually able to get who we wanted. There was a couple of stragglers. I stayed behind for one day, and I was able to gather them. And so we headed out, and we are currently with 18 youth, one baby, 5 dogs, and a kitten, plus 9 staff.
Sounds like no one was left behind, ma'am. Now, are you able to continue to provide your mental health counseling and addiction services to your clients at this new temporary location?
So what we're doing now is keeping everybody busy with activities and different things for them to do that they haven't experienced. We've been very fortunate to work close with Northwest Territories Health and Social Services Authority to get the people that we need deployed in the area that we're at. So we do have some specialized people coming within the next couple of days to help us with that.
Some good news there, ma'am. Now, what are some of the challenges that your team is currently facing as you continue to await new updates regarding this fire?
Well, last night we had a bear in the very front of the hotel with an injured leg that was on the loose. So we had to make sure that all of our youth were safe and not in a space where they would be at risk. So that was a bit of excitement. Like I said, most of our challenges are entertaining them, but we are working with the city to come up with different ways to keep them engaged and entertained. And it's very calm and a really great space to be at.
And on that note, how have these young people been holding up through the trauma of traveling through these wildfires?
Um, like I said, we're engaged with them at all times. It's really important for our youth to not have any more trauma added to the list. And a lot of things that have happened to them in the past have been really unexpected. So we engaged them from the very beginning, so they were part of the plan moving forward. And we're continuing to do that and ongoing programming and engaging them in things that they're interested in doing. Some of the comments that we've had have been quite eye-opening for us. Hearing a couple talking about with each other, saying this is the first time I've ever had my own room, and how excited they are about the facility and wishing they could take it home with them. So I think what this is going to do for us and our government is to look at how we're doing things in the north and how we need to change in order to meet their needs.
All right, Ms. Roberts, just a quick 10 seconds left here, but where can our viewers go to learn more about your organization and provide support?
We have a really informative website. It's under homebaseyellowknife.com. And of course, we're hooked up with Instagram and Facebook. So if you just Google us, you'll find us.
All right, Ms. Roberts, thank you again for your time today.
Thank you so much.